there's no good in the filth that I put down. That's what I think.
What's up, everyone? In this week's video, I'm going to be reviewing the Punisher Marvel Legends from the MCU. Anyway, we're just going to jump right into it. If you haven't already, please like, subscribe, leave me a comment, and let's just get into this. All right, my first impressions of this Punisher are it looks really good. It's got a lot of cool details to it. I've never owned a Punisher figure before, so this being my first one, I'm really surprised. It's really just, he's got a good look. And the face sculpt is pretty good. So also with that said, I want to show off the parts. Comes with a shotgun. It's a little floppy, but it's a flappy shotgun. Comes with a hatchet, which is also really soft and floppy, but whatever. Comes with a little knife that's also really floppy as well. Comes with 2 stun grenades or flashbangs, whatever you want to call them. Comes with a pistol with a firing effect. The pistol is a little floppy too, but not as floppy as the shotgun, but I really like how they added in the little effect right here. I thought that was really neat. And it also comes with 2 fists for fisticuffs action. Also comes with a face only a mother can love. I have no idea what he's trying to be doing. Yelling swear words or doing something weird. Now let's just get into the articulation real quick. He's got a nice upper twist right here. Got a kind of a, limited ab crunch, but it's whatever. The arms feel really good. Usually my Marvel Legends have really tight, hard to work shoulders and I have to loosen them up. This one's just ready to go. Almost like perfect amount of, looseness and tightness. So the joint feels really like solid and it's ready to go. The elbow on the other hand is just like, ooh bro, we don't want to bend. So I'm gonna have to loosen this up with some water or a hair dryer. Both shoulders are great. This elbow actually bends pretty decent right there, as you can see. So the head moves really good, no complaints there. Now let's get into the leg. The legs are kind of stiff, but not in a bad way. Has a nice swivel right here. Nice ankle bend, which seems pretty decent. Marvel Legends and Black Series also are notoriously irritating to me for their ankles, standing them up. This knee is pretty tight too, but he can do the splits, but overall, he's not a bad figure at all. I'm glad I got him. I really did. Also, I want to shout out Toyco. Got this from them. Great store. Links in the description. Again, I get nothing out of it. I just really like the dude. He's treating me well, and I buy a lot of my figures from the guy. So go check him out when you can. At the end of the day, I'm glad I bought this. You can put the knife right here in the back. The pistol goes in the holster right here, which is really cool. And it's a good figure. I'm so happy I bought it. I haven't been really this pleased with a figure in a while. There could be things I could complain about it, but the paint job, the details are great. Overall, this Punisher figure is just, it's fun. Now, I'd say my biggest gripes are maybe floppy shotgun, but it is what it is, and maybe it's a good thing that it's a little floppy. Maybe not. Maybe it's easier to get into the figure right there. Maybe not, but almost shot himself in the face. Don't want to do that, but at the end of the day, it's a really good figure. I'm gonna throw in some pictures real quick. Okay, I really enjoyed taking pictures of this figure, and I had to use my new smoke machine, and I just think these pictures came out really good. I have so many issues sometimes taking pictures, but these came out perfect. And by perfect, I mean I had zero anger. I really enjoyed the process. I felt like it captured what I was going for, and that's always a good sign. And I think I could have done better with this pose particularly, but I was kind of in a rush because I was just excited to get this review done. So I just, again, kept playing with the smoke machine, and I really liked the picture. And here's just a standard picture of him standing there looking all badass and cool. One thing I would like to say is I wouldn't mind getting another Punisher figure that's more comic book like and swap the heads, because I really like the body, and it's just up close, this figure's just really, really, really detailed. It just looks good. It feels good. The weapons are a little gummy, as I said, but whatever. And then here's an over-the-shoulder shot like he's, preparing to go infiltrate or to take out the enemy. And then here's one of him just getting ready to chuck a flashbang or a smoke grenade with his hatchet and with the screaming face, which is a little funny at first, but it actually makes sense because I started watching the show and it goes with the figure. All right, and my final thoughts are, overall, I give this figure a really, really good, gracious score that I'm going to give it. I'm going to give it a 7.5 out of 10. No, I take it back. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10.
Big issues I have with it are the hands. I struggled putting this shotgun in that hand. It did not want to stay. Also, the finger doesn't want to like line up too well with it. The hands are really squishy, but at the end of the day, everything else about this figure is really nice. I mean, I give it a can't give a figure a perfect score, and I give it an 8 out of 10 just because of how it looks, how it feels. I think they did a good job. Those hands are my kind of questionable point. Like, he does not want to hold the shotgun in this hand at all. It is difficult. And in the pictures you can see that I had the shotgun in the right hand, but it took a little more work than I want to admit. But overall, this figure is definitely worth buying. It's a really cool figure and I really like it. So if you haven't already, please like, subscribe, drop a comment. Let me know what you think about this Punisher. Will you be grabbing it, or do you think another Punisher is better? But anyways, peace out.